So the Mellon family, after a period of years in the single room cabin, built up the capital, acquired land and started to build this two-storey timber frame building that they eventually move into in 1826. Obviously one of the big transitions from the old world of Ireland to here is the basic point that the main material that they're building from is no longer stone, it's wood, timber, and that there is a huge abundance of timber. I mean, that is really one of the crucial points, is that the earliest evidence of the log cabin in America is associated with Scandinavian migrants, people from Sweden and Finland who built probably around the middle part of the 17th century. They developed the log cabin and they carried that over from Scandinavia where they had built log buildings. But the Scots-Irish and other ethnic groups who come to early America adapted for a very good reason, is that the primary, cheapest, most easily available resource for them to build from is logs, is timber. I mean, what's interesting in a way is that Thomas Mellon is really helping his father manually. I mean, maintaining a bigger farm obviously means a lot of work. So he's ploughing, he's doing all those agricultural tasks as his mother is, and it's a hard continual labour. The other important thing in a sense is it's not the frontier. What we are looking at here, it's not the American frontier anymore, but it is still a hard life. It's not certainly from a contemporary perspective, and from that perspective, there's an awful lot of what we regard as the hard life. They're farming, again, mixed farming, and it's a very early start in the morning, and they work right through to the close of light in the evening. So it is very relentless. It's not, again, to either romanticize it or to make it sound harder than it actually was, but it's hard labour. I mean, you can look at Thomas Mellon and say throughout his life he undoubtedly had a very strong work ethic, and that was something that he came out of this experience with that, and he tried very hard to pass that on to his own children. He didn't want them to grow up in a kind of luxury. Once he struck it, big after the bank opened, he didn't want his own sons to sort of fit into a kind of a comfortable existence. He was quite adamant that they would make their way in the world. They would know what it was to be hardworking. So you can imagine that when they make that migration to here, you've got 6 rooms, 2 stories. It's a different, even the light in the building is much greater. All those things just give you that sense again of this is more about making a statement about, I suppose, all those aspirational things that we say about the development of domestic comfort in America. It just is a different kind of a projection that they're sending out. We've gone through the phase of earning the money. We're still earning the money. This is a statement about us having arrived. This is a form of the American dream.